Alright, so we're going to be featuring the AeroPress. One of the things we really like about the AeroPress is not only its portability, but also its versatility. So there's lots of different ways you can approach brewing the AeroPress, different styles, and all are going to give you different results and different flavor profiles from the coffee. To start with, we're just going to do a standard brew using just the regular standard method. First step, grab some coffee. We'll start off with about 17 grams of coffee. That's going to be roughly ground 1 level scoop of the provided scoop. So 1 level scoop, once it's ground, that'll be about 17 grams. We encourage you to weigh out your coffee, weigh out your water, but it's not always possible. So in a pinch, you can use a scoop, 1 level scoop. You want to grind it a little bit finer than you would grind for like a drip pop. So something that looks about like that. Maybe close to table salt. Finer grind is going to give you more extraction. It's going to give you a stronger flavor profile. A coarser grind is going to give you a little less so. So depending on whether or not you really want to supercharge your coffee, you can even go a little bit finer than that. As you're pressing it, which we'll get into in a little bit, you'll be able to kind of fine-tune that grind to fit with the right amount of pressure. But for most purposes, a little bit finer than drip will be perfect. So with standard brew, we're going to just, first off you get the brew basket, add a filter, and that screws onto the bottom, like so. Then you want to rinse your filter, just to kind of get rid of any paper flavors that might be lingering on there. It only takes like a second. Next step, use a fancy little funnel that comes with it. That'll help make sure all the coffee grounds go into the AeroPress. Tap. And you're in. Next thing you want to do is tear out your scale. And we're going to fill it, if you don't have a scale, you can fill it right to about the 2 mark. And you're looking for the water level mark to come up. You'll see the grounds kind of mixed in there and floating, and you want to make sure that you're getting a good full 2 mark with water. And start your timer and go. Good. Give it a stir for 10 seconds. And now we're going to let it steep. You can let it steep, according to the instructions, you can let it steep for 20 to 60 seconds. We tend to find that going closer to the 60-second mark is going to give you a more fuller, richer cup with less of these sort of under-extracted sour notes. And once you hit 60 seconds, go ahead and press it down. Nice, even press. Now this is a part where you can sort of identify whether or not your grind is too coarse or too fine. If it's too hard to push, coarsen up your grind. If it's going down really easy, then you're going to want to adjust your grind a little bit finer. That ratio is going to give you probably close to a double espresso amount, and you're still going to get some of that espresso bite. But it's going to be a nice rich body, it's creamy, good texture, sweet. Very nice cup of coffee. Good way to start the day.